Hi, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those of you that are cross-watching, welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see what your next move should be. It is going to be a general reading, so please just keep that in mind. If you're after personalized tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address below the video where the show more section is. Okay, otherwise let's go ahead and begin. What should your next move be with regards to your current circumstances, your current situation? Okay, I feel like I'll have to read them maybe both upright and in reverse, because of the way they blew out. Oh wow, you've got a few cards. Okay, so your next move should not be one that is impulsive. It should not be one that is something that's very rash, something that's not, thoughtfully or even carefully planned out. It's something that you should give a lot of consideration to, especially with regards to your situation. Okay, and I feel like first and foremost, it's very important to know that your next move should be all about you. Okay, because it is all about you. It's your story, it's your narrative. So your next move shouldn't be based on what will someone else's reaction be, okay, or what will they think of you, okay, or will they think any different of you? Will it change things between the both of you? Your next move should be all about you and how you can, get yourself one step closer to where it is that you want to go, to perhaps your destined location, to your dream, your goal, closer to that vision, those intentions that you have for yourself. And I don't mean for it to sound selfish. Of course, if you sort of go and live your life as if everything is about you, as if the world, revolves around you, well, at the end, you're only going to be really left. All you're going to be left with is just that, you, right? But it just feels like for a lot of you, far too long, you've been prioritizing other people's happiness, okay? And you've been putting it ahead of your own. You've been making moves and making decisions based on, someone else's idea of you, or based on someone else's happiness, or based on someone else's reaction here. And you've been, it feels you cannot continue to spend, the rest of your life like this, okay? Because you matter, and for a long time, it's like you lost a sense of who you are. Maybe you've lost your sense of individuality in a relationship, or, in a partnership or a union of some sort. Maybe somewhere along the way you got sidetracked and, you forgot about the path that you're on, or the path that you're supposed to walk, okay? My point is, your next move needs to be about you. Your next move needs to get you one step closer to the person that you want to be, okay? The dreams, the goals, the ambitions that you have for yourself, that, that ideal relationship or the ideal partnership that you want. At the end of the day, your next move should get you to a point where you feel good about yourself, or you feel good about the decisions that you make, because they're, contributing to your happiness and they're not taking away from it. Now, both the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance has come up in reverse, and I did say that I feel like, the energies need to be read both ways here. And for some of you, the reason why you're having a lot of difficulty right now, okay? The reason why you're experiencing a turbulency within your energy or with your current circumstances, or the reason why you can't seem to commit to a choice or a decision, is because you're a little off center with your energies, okay? you've lost your sense of footing, you've lost your sense of balance. And again, that I feel like that has a lot to do with the fact that you've been putting everyone else's needs, everyone else's wants ahead of your own, that you forgot who you are. You forgot what you want. You forgot what you need. You forgot what you deserve here. Okay, this is why you're having a hard time deciphering exactly what should you do next, okay? Where to from here. It's because you've lost that sense of individuality. You lost that sense of self. You lost that, you lost a part of you somewhere along the way. So now your next move should be about you, okay? And it's not something that, I'm not saying go out there and, you need to make some sort of move, but you need to take some action. But action doesn't have to be bold, drastic, dramatic in a sense. It just has to, you need to feel good about it, whatever action it is that you're taking. And that could, everyone's situation is personal, it's individual, and it's unique to them. So that obviously is going to be, that action, the next steps that need to be taken is going to be very different for you and for, the next person listening to this. But it does feel like you have to decide, okay? And for quite some time, I feel like you've been in your head about, what should you do next? Where do you go from here? It's important for you to sort of come back to yourself, connect with your center, okay? Remember who you are. Remember what it is that you wanted. Okay, and do things for yourself. And in doing that, it just feels like you're gonna start meeting all the right people, or things will slowly, when you put yourself onto your path, onto the path that you're destined for, onto the path that you belong, onto the path that you feel like is meant for you, everything else just sort of fits. Everything else just sort of starts flowing. Okay, you are kind of on your own. I mean, there are people, you've got wonderful energies around you, but your path is never going to be the same as someone else's. So in a sense, yeah, you are on your own. So that's why it's really important to, and it can be quite liberating as well. And it's very important for you to either get to know yourself all over again, okay, or get to know yourself a little bit better, discover yourself, discover who you are. And everything else, it just feels like everything else is going to fall into place, meeting the right people, forming the right connections. And your next move doesn't have to be big, bold, or drastic. Okay, it just has to make sense to you. Actually, it has to feel right to you, and that's what's most important here. And I think it's kind of going to shock a lot of people around you when you start prioritizing yourself, or when it starts becoming a little bit more about you and a little bit less about them. Because, see, you've always been this selfless individual, okay? And people, they appreciate that, but people around you also, it feels like they kind of take you for granted, and they kind of take advantage of that. Maybe they don't mean to, but they do. So in a way, your next move is going to shock a lot of your close connecting energies around you, because, and especially if it is more, to do with you, and it's more about you, because for far too long it's been about everyone else but you. Okay, and these are your messages. Thanks so much, guys, for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Bye.